Welcome back to the Other Half podcast. My name is Gabe Gonzales.
I'm Josiah Gonzales, and this is the podcast where we explore mixed race identity and culture and the perspectives behind them.
And today's guest is a fellow half Filipino, and he is currently living in Kosovo. Please welcome to the podcast, TJ Apusen.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, thanks for coming on, TJ.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
So the first thing we like to ask our guests is, what is your specific ethnic background?
I'm half Filipino, half American. My dad's Filipino, and then my mom's American.
Okay. And do you identify at all with like your American ancestry, I guess? Like
I do, but like more so at the Filipino side than I do anything else. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
What flavor of American? Like, is it like what year?
Like they're all the German descended Americans, like
Okay.
German immigrants. So
Yeah, that's exactly like us.
That's our
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. But like I think Silas said we're fifth generation Canadian.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so it's been a while since we're actually directly related to
Yeah.
German.
Yeah.
But we're first generation on our dad's side. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so your dad's a Filipino and you're
yeah.
oh, so you're backwards like me. Oh.
Yeah, I love it.
That's crazy. Like it's rare to have a Filipino dad.
Yeah, super rare. Oh.
So your dad was born in the Philippines?
Yeah, my dad's from Quezon City, and he migrated to the U.S. in like the 70s, and then him and my mom are like high school sweethearts, and me. So
Nice.
yeah.
Where in the States?
Well, I'm from California. My
Okay.
dad he like migrated to Washington, but ended up in California pretty early on. So I'm from like the just south of the Silicon Valley in California.
Gotcha. Yeah, the West Coast, it has a lot of Filipinos, hey?
Oh, there's so many. The great thing is you have Jollibee though. So
Yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah.
No doubt. So what are you doing in Kosovo right now?
So I'm a security contractor for the NATO peacekeeping force here. So I work with NATO here in Kosovo as part of called K4.
Cool. Is there like you must be in, the only city I know is Pristina.
No, I'm actually in Peja right now. Today was my day off. I was supposed to come down here to Peja tomorrow, check out some monasteries, but my day off got switched. So I'm like calling you guys from a hotel right now. I'm in Peja. So Peja is like pretty close to the Montenegrin border.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm like an hour away from Pristina.
Yeah, that's what I had to look up because I have to do the time zone converter whenever we set up
Yeah.
these interviews, and I'm like, what time is it? And so luckily, just on the internet, you just plug in like a city that someone's in, and then it just converts it local. So
Yeah. The country's so small; it's all one time zone. So
okay, that makes sense.
that's true.
So did you serve at all for the States? Or?
Yeah. I was in the Army for a little over 6.5 years, and then I got out in like late 2016, and I moved to the Philippines.
Oh, awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good move.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Where'd you move to in the Philippines?
I was in Mandaluyong. It's like Metro Manila area. It's like right next to Makati.
Okay. I've been to Makati.
Yeah.
I got a tattoo there. That's my memory.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got most of my tattoos in the Philippines. So I got the one from Apusen up in the mountains, the old lady.
Oh, sick.
One of those like
the tattoo ones. Yeah, I have one of those, and then I get a couple others that I got there.
cool.
Damn.
But like Makati, it's like the business district, right?
Yeah, it's like the business district. It's crowded. Like I didn't really like living like right there in the city. I prefer like one of the more smaller, quieter areas. But everything's happening in Manila, so that's where I was at for almost a year before I started security contracting. So.
Okay. So did you take like a year off or something then? Kind of like,
Yeah, I took like 2 years off. So,
yeah, sweet.
yeah, I took 2 years off. I lived in the Philippines for almost a year, and then I was back in California and like kind of just bouncing around and just traveling. I did a
Yeah.
little school, did some schooling, and then I went back to Afghanistan with the Department of Defense as a contractor, and then I was there until like last 2009 August 2019, and then I came over here to Kosovo.
Okay.
Awesome.
Hmm.
And do you speak Tagalog?
Not really, no. Like somewhat, but I'm terrible at it. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's yeah. Like if I was living in the Philippines, I'd pick it up like somewhat enough to like be to get around the city and have like small talk, like small conversations. But right now, no, not like barely. Oh,
Yeah, I mean that's the same as us.
yeah.
And that seems to be like we don't think about it when we grow up as it being like a downside. Oh, we're not learning our
Mm.
Tagalog.
Yeah.
But even like I've met some people now in Canada where both of their parents are Filipino and they don't even
Yeah.
speak Tagalog.
Yeah, I've
Just
met
like
people like that. I've
yeah,
met people who grew up in the Philippines and don't speak Tagalog.
Oh, wild.
Yeah, like I've met people like there, and I like they just speak American style English, and I'd ask, where are you from in America? Oh, I'm born and raised in the Philippines. I just never learned Tagalog here because you can just use English
right.
depending on what your socioeconomic status is. So
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah,
I guess that's that Eurocentricity of the Philippines, because I know
yeah,
after the Spanish left and the United States moved in too, right?
yeah,
So that we have this
yeah.
whole
So
yeah.
it's huge.
And there's like
Yeah,
international schools too, so you can just go to like
yeah,
all
yeah,
international.
all over the place. Yeah,
Yeah.
all those American schools or British schools, everything.
Man, so you traveled the world with your job, hey? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I took this job in Kosovo. Was like one of the perks, like prior to like this virus outbreak, was I was able to travel. So I've been to like a total of 36 countries. Should have been like around like 60 or 70 at this point, but because of everything slowing down, I've been confined to Kosovo for the past 6 months. So,
Wow. And I'm always so jealous of people traveling. I've been to um one, two, 4 countries, I think. Yeah.
nice. Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Side?
Uh, no, I've been to 3 countries,
Oh,
not
okay.
including Canada.
Yeah,
Including
yeah,
So
including the one.
here, the States, and I went to Cuba.
Cuba. Oh, that's awesome. I'd love
Yeah,
to go to Cuba. How was Cuba?
it was dope. The people there are
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah, I heard it's really nice. I had a friend who went to Cuba from the Philippines though, because with the U.S. there's restrictions. It's not easy. You can't really just go there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes, people are super friendly, and it's just a gorgeous country. It's like it's stuck in time though. It's like all the
Yeah,
cars are like 1950s, like American cars, or like
that's
old
awesome.
Russian vehicles. It's crazy. So they have like no new vehicles. It's very strange.
Well,
That's
they're
kind of cool.
Yeah,
because they're communist.
yeah,
Yeah,
They're like
yeah,
one of 3 communist countries. So
yeah.
wild.
yeah. There's a communist country I tried to go to back in it's March, but it's like an unrecognized one. It's like a rogue state inside of Moldova, but because of the virus, they wouldn't let me in. They like closed the country down like the day before I showed up, but they're really disappointed because they call it like a Soviet time capsule because it's like
Oh,
a rogue Soviet state inside of Moldova,
yeah. What's it
uh,
called?
Transnistria.
Oh,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so it's like you go up to the border and they have like Russian soldiers there and like
Whoa,
they have the hammer and sickle statues and stuff, but they wouldn't let me in because they locked down the country just like a day before I showed up.
makes sense.
man, that's wild. Transnistria. And
They probably
like-
wouldn't have let you out either.
yeah.
Well, like they would probably let me out, but the thing is like from what I understand, like they have like one TV channel there in the country, and like it's only for the president to get on and address the people at like nighttime, and like it's all old Soviet stuff. So I really wanted to like check it out just to see what it was
Yeah,
like, but yeah, they wouldn't let me in.
That's so surprising. They just left that state to do its own thing. Like,
yeah. What's propped up by Russia. So.
Yeah, like Moldova's not that big.
You're not missing anything if you don't go to Moldova. I may have went at the wrong time of the year, but like there just wasn't anything to do. Like I was in Romania, and I was like, so I just hopped on a bus. I went to Moldova just to say I've been to Moldova, and like it was right. The coolest part about Moldova is they had sushi, like really good sushi for some reason. I don't know why though. It's like I think it's like a landlocked country, but they had like some of the best sushi I've ever had.
Oh, weird.
There's just like some guys specializing in sushi.
Yeah, I guess so.